heart of Macau, where the old streets wind.
I haven't filmed up here in quite a while, but we're in the Patani area, and this is called Lam Mau Lane, and we're right next to this Patani. I'm also going to show you the other side of it, because you can see there's a waterfront in this area, which is right on here. Which is right on the other side of this. But what we're going to do is show you this lane, and we're also going to go around this building right here into that little alley right behind that gentleman there. And so this is going to be part of Lam Mau Lane. So we're going to do, first we're going to start with a small video, music, of all the highlights of it, and then we're going to do the walk and talk. So I'll come back, walk and talk with the camera. So let's check out this little street, and I'll tell you a lot more about it in this Patani area as well. Travessa de Lam Mau. So first off, let me just put it up on the map so you can see exactly where we are in the big context and then in the small microcosm context. And just to give you a little bit of background, I looked up Lam Mau. I'll show you that as well behind me. So that's the translation that I looked into. And it kind of means like, it kind of has like a forest. So historically in Chinese, it would be like like a kind of like a bountiful forest. So so let me give you a little concept of what this area would have been like historically. So just below us a little bit, south of us would have been a little Chinese settlement called Patani Village. And this would have been outside the gates of the Portuguese settlement of Macau. So we had the Portuguese settlement up the coast, you had the Chinese settlement, and then just up the coast a little bit. It sounds like this area, Lam Mau, sounds like this kind of like thick, deep forest. So I kind of have this feeling that maybe the village and then it goes into the forest. And of course now it's all paved over and there's reclaimed land and there's all kinds of stuff now. But that's kind of the historical part of where the name comes from. So it's kind of beautiful in a way. And anyways, we're gonna get into it first with the music, and I also have some lyrics, so I'll put the lyrics behind me now. And the lyrics are something I had AI create, so I kind of told it that I want, you know, the forest, Patani, and, you know, certain keywords I wanted into the song. And then it generated the song, then I found another AI program to put it to music. So I put it with something with a little bit of a samba kind of feel to it. And that's the result of what you're gonna hear now. So that would be a preview of this street and what I film around the street, including a little bit in Patani. And then we're going to go to the walk and talk where I'll explain it all with my words. So you want to stick around and hear what I say about it too, of course. So, okay, Travessa de Lam Mau in Macau.
In the heart of Macau, there's a lane so serene, Travessa de Lam Mau, where the forests once gleamed. Above the tame shores where the fishermen roam, and whispers of pirates in the night they called home. Oh, Lam Mau, where the trees used to sway in the winds of old Macau, in a time far away. From the hills to the sea, where the stories unfold, Travessa de Lam Mau, your history is gold. Above the bustling streets, where the past meets the now, Lam Mau stands tall with its ancient vow to remember the days when the forests were green, and the echoes of Patani in the distance were seen. Oh, Lam Mau, where the trees used to sway in the winds of old Macau, in a time far away. From the hills to the sea, where the stories unfold, Travessa de Lam Mau, your history is gold. Fishermen's tales and pirates' delight in the shadows of Lam Mau under the moonlight. A lane full of memories of a time long gone, yet the spirit of Lam Mau forever lives on. Oh, Lam Mau, where the trees used to sway in the wind lines of old Macau in a time far away. From the hills to the sea, where the stories unfold. Travessa de la Mau, your history is gold. So walk down this lane, feel the stories it tells. Of forests and fishermen, and the old pirate bells. Travessa de la Mau, in your heart you'll find a piece of Macau forever entwined.
Okay, so La Mau Lane. So I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the street on this other side of us. And we're just going to kind of come down this way, and I'm going to take a look at this lane right in here because this one looks pretty interesting. So this building right here is kind of on all the different sides. So I'm just going to come in briefly. And I just want to go all the way down and just try to get an idea of what it looks like. And I think it's mostly mechanic shops, I think. Got all these places you can kind of hang out, different chairs. But then I think these are homes. So we're going to go all the way back, all the way to the back. I guess that's actually like interesting. So this is kind of this La Mau Lane. Let's see. So kind of cool. Roast chicken. Okay, so I'm going to be going down our Target Street in a minute, but I'm just going to come down here real quick and just kind of show you that this is a waterfront over there. And if we were to look through there, we would see some ships. You can kind of see in between those buildings a little bit as well. And then you can also see some ships that drop off cargo and stuff in this space. And that's actually Pont, you can see Pont 31 up there. So this whole thing has all these ports where you can bring in things. So that's all part of this particular street that we're crossing, which is Avenida de Demetrio Sinati. But then our Target Street is this one, which is La Mau. So we're gonna just walk up it. Things are a little bit quiet today because it's actually Mid-Autumn Festival holiday today. That one right over there is a hotel. There's some things that are open. You can buy these vegetables and meat, which is kind of interesting because this is right there, and then you also have the Botani Market right over there as well. And then we're gonna have a really cool view down at the end. That's our hotel over there. Oh, now we got a good street sign right there. So Travessa de la Mau. And now we have a nice view of this. There's some people going across the street right there. And then this right here, this corner one, it's kind of nice. So it's called Top Fusion, and I think that this one has some wine, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're gonna just walk back here briefly. Try to capture that. So that's on the corner of our La Mau Lane. We're also going to go over there to that hotel in a minute as well and check out those apartments. Oh, those windows are like golden. And then this one is Top Fusion. So we're just kind of get an idea of what this one looks like. And I'm going to come down. I'm going to come over here. It looks like you also have all these wine bottles right here too. Okay. So pretty cool. Let me try to get an idea of what this all looks like. So that's the Botani Market and also a parking garage. This right here is a hotel. That's some apartments right there. Then you have a ton of apartments that go all the way down. So next what I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk down to the Patane Library and try to give you a little context of where we are. The streets are quiet today. So we're on this main road that's very quiet. I was thinking there'd be more activity today, but it's actually not so much. I might go down to where all the tourists are at. This one right here is Patane Library. This colorful one. So we're gonna walk by and just kind of highlight that real quick. And we got these beautiful. So I think what I'm gonna do. Here's a part of the library right in here. Some really nice architecture too. All the glass. Now you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like as well. So we are going to, and check out these. See how these really nice doors. So what I want to do next is I want to run across and just show you this from the side. And it looks like we have a space here. Oh, it's so quiet today. So let's walk over to this one and then I'm gonna turn the camera back so you can see what it looks like. So there you go. So now you get an idea of what the Patane Library looks like. Then our street would be just right around the corner. So it'd be like basically right there, and then you got the Patane Library right there. So, okay. So what we're gonna do next is just go down a little bit further and just capture the our target street again from the side and try to show it what it looks like. But it's a really nice, like all the tall buildings everywhere. So that's going to be our target street over there. And you can see the Top Fusion again. Some nice arcades in this area too. Like this whole street looks like it has some arcades to it. Right there, right? So I'm going to turn the camera around in a second. I just want to focus on this little arcade area. The store is open. Okay, so let's turn back this way again. Then that was our little street right there, right in the Patane area. And we're gonna end our video right there.